Hi class, we need to take a look at example 2, and in this case we're going to be looking at a quick review set of problems that deal with solving equations. Now here is the main idea when you're solving equations. You need to isolate the variable, and also the same operation that is done to one side, it needs to be done to the other side. So for example, if you subtract the value, you end up subtracting the same value. If you add a value to the equation, you have to add it to both sides. If you end up dividing or multiplying, it has to be done to both sides, and also you're not allowed to divide or multiply by technically the values of 0. So let's take a look at the first problem. And on the first problem, and let me just rewrite it so that it's clear. You technically have the values of d divided by -6. This is equal to 2. In order to isolate the variable, I'm just going to multiply it by -6 or by the reciprocal, and you're multiplying both sides of the equation. So on the left hand side, what we have here is the cancellation of the negatives. So you have d is equal to, and then in this case 2 times -6 is equal to -12. So that's going to be our solution, and that's actually it for this problem. Let's move on to problem 2. And on problem 2, let me start by simplifying the right hand side. So as we simplify the right hand side, notice that you have a double negative there. So let me just rewrite it, and we're looking at x divided by -3. This is equal to -8 plus the values of 4 because of the double negative property. And then at this point, let me add the values on the right hand side. So we're looking at x divided by -3. This is equal to -4. And then at this point, let's multiply both sides by -3. So we're looking at x is equal to +12. That's it for problem 2. Let's move on to problem 3. And in problem 3, we technically have the equation already simplified on both sides. So let me put the x's on the left. So we're going to be subtracting the 4x's and 4x's. And this is going to give us a -2x plus 8. This is equal to 8. And then we'll subtract the 8. So subtracting the 8 minus 8, it's going to leave us with a -2x is equal to 0. And then we'll divide by -2, divide by -2. And since the 0 is on the numerator, we end up with x is equal to 0 divided by -2. Let me fix these two numbers. So this is 0. 0 divided by -2, or 0. And our final answer is x is equal to the values of 0. That's actually it for these 3 problems. I'll put the other problems on another video.